Hi, I was in the studio with a client who was doing a radio show. After the segment was over, we had kind of like an interlude where the news came on. And so we're all kind of going over our notes and looking through things. At one point, the news story was, the other night, a young man held a birthday party for his girlfriend, and when she showed up, he used her hairspray as a blowtorch to set her on fire. I looked around and everyone was kind of reacting to it, and I just felt like it was utterly ridiculous and there was no point in hearing that story whatsoever. I think a lot of people have the general impression that TV and radio are not healthy for you, but it actually is a lot more serious than most people realize. There's a part of your brain that actually doesn't differentiate between emotions expressed towards another human being and emotions being expressed about yourself. When we get caught up in shaming celebrities, people are really hooked on looking at that person and pointing that finger and just going tisk tisk. And when they show you how pathetic and unattractive, or stars who got fat, look at them and how bad they are, there's that part of your brain that says, yeah, I'm pathetic, I'm bad, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm not good enough. That can actually affect you in huge ways because it starts different trains of subconscious thought that prevent you from achieving things you want in life, keep you back from positive relationships, hold you back from having great health. And it's the same thing when we're seeing all these people who are suffering and violence. I don't think that we should turn a blind eye to things in the world that we can have an effect on. But if you're watching something just with the intent to empathize and have something cataclysmic to talk about with someone and ego trip over it and whatever, you're really doing yourself a disservice. Because when you watch stuff like that, it also increases your stress and anxiety levels, which raises the cortisol in your body. Cortisol is a healthy thing, but it's also a stress hormone. When we have it constantly elevated in our bodies, it reduces your immune system. It causes a number of different health problems, and that's when they show up with stuff to sell you. And you end up buying all kinds of shit you don't need, feeling insecure all the time, and nothing's ever good enough, and it just spirals out of control, keeping you dumbed down, tuned out, and only educated about dumb things. And feeling insecure about yourself makes you the perfect consumer. You're the perfectly easy person to sell to. You're the perfectly, someone who's terrified of the world is the perfect person to sell military defense programs to in a political campaign. Most people actually don't realize that right now we're living in a time when we have less disease than we have ever had, thanks to refrigeration, medication, and health advances. There is less violence on the planet now than there has ever been. Most people don't realize that either because all you hear on the news is negative stuff. You really have to analyze the things that you're interested in and why and how they're affecting you, and if they're reinforcing positive or negative things in your mind. Brendon Burchard is an author and entrepreneur and motivational speaker. He figured out that if you are watching a couple of hours of TV every day, over the course of your lifetime, that adds up to 13 years of watch time. 13 years. And then he also went ahead and figured out what the average salary earnings would have been with that time, and that's $1 million just thrown away. I know sometimes it's kind of fun to get away or get a bit of an escape and just really enjoy something creative or something that makes you think or makes you feel certain things. Myself, I don't watch cable TV or anything like that, but I do have some TV shows that I like because they're really show the human drama, and I'm very compelled by that. I do watch things like Game of Thrones. I love the TV show Homeland. Of course, I watch them downloaded without commercials. But if you want that entertainment and you really need something to watch, people are starting to realize that you can watch YouTube for free, and there are people who upload inspirational, interesting, funny, cool, real videos every day. And you can watch those things that help to expand your mind, show you the lives of real people, and help you actually get ahead in life. So what I've done is I've put some YouTube channels in the description of this video that you can subscribe to them. You sign up for YouTube, you subscribe to channels, and then every day it shows you in a little lineup all the videos that are uploaded that day from these people that you've subscribed to. So it's kind of like having your own TV channel of cool people around the world. My challenge to you is try not watching the TV, not watching the news, not reading the newspaper, and not listening to the radio for a full week, and see what you notice in your energy, in your thoughts, and in your emotions. And if it gets better for you, try going longer periods of time. And leave me a comment. Let me know how much TV you watch, what you're willing to give up or not. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I appreciate you